So what's up YouTube? I'm here to discuss the trade the Giants made today acquiring Orlando Cabrera from the Cleveland Indians in exchange for outfield prospect Thomas Neal. Now, my opinion on the trade, I don't like the trade in the sense that I think that Neal, he's the future superstar possibly in the big leagues. But in terms of now, I think the trade was a good trade because I think that Orlando Cabrera is an upgrade over everyone that they have now playing shortstop. I mean, Tejada was swinging the bat well. He got hurt, and I know we paid him $6.5 million. So I mean, why trade for another shortstop? But I think Cabrera is a little bit better than Tejada at the moment. I honestly really like Tejada a lot. I mean, he's been in the league for a long time. I hope that Bochy, I'm sure he will still get him playing time and get at bats because I still think Tejada can hit. But Cabrera, I mean, he's a good clubhouse guy. The Giants already have a good clubhouse chemistry, and when Pat Burrell comes back, they'll be gelling because Pat Burrell is one of the, anchors in the clubhouse with Huff. And anyways, the reason why I don't like the trade in terms for the future, I mean, Thomas Neal, he's a speedy outfielder. He was hitting 295 at AAA, which is not, off the charts, but it's pretty good considering that, AAA, it's you're that almost to the big leagues, and he's still young, only like 23 years old, and I think that he was coming around. Seeing him in spring training, he looked really good, and I honestly think that he was shaping out to be a good player. And you look at Cabrera, he's 36 years old, which is, kind of old. But I kind of don't blame Sabian in the sense that who else could we have gotten, Who? I mean, the market in terms of a shortstop or a catcher was very thin. There was nothing out there. So I think that, because I honestly think we can win the World Series this year. It's going to be tough now that Hunter Pence is with the Phillies, and then Boston. I don't really look at Boston that much because I haven't seen them play much this year. I honestly think they'll make the World Series without a doubt. I mean, even if some other teams make good moves, but I think the road for the World Series for the Giants, Atlanta, they're a good team, but I think with Beltran, the Giants can pass Atlanta. But Philadelphia, not so sure. But I mean, you look at last year. I mean, the Giants, nobody thought they would beat Philly, and they beat Philly. I think the same thing's gonna happen this year. No one's going to think they're going to beat Philly. They're going to beat Philly. Make it to the World Series. Maybe they might beat Boston. But, I mean, I like that Sabian is going out and making trades. We got Keppinger, which he's hitting around 300, which I like that. And I think since we don't have Freddie at the moment. Excuse me for a sec. Since we don't have Freddie at the moment, Keppinger is a really good, solid player to play until Freddie gets back. And then Beltran, what can I say? Sorry. Beltran, I mean, he struggled. He's 1 for 14, 1 for 15, but I'm not too worried about him. I just think that he's getting his feet wet with the Giants. He'll come around, and I think the Giants are shaping up to be a really good team. It was tough losing today, having lost the series since they lost to the A's. So that was a bad weekend, but to get back to the trade today, I think it was a good trade for today and for this year. But in terms of the long run, I don't think it was a good trade. The Beltran trade, I haven't discussed this yet, but if the Giants don't re-sign him after this season, I think it was, now, if they win the World Series, then it was a good trade. But if they do not win the World Series and Beltran does not re-sign with the team, I think it was a horrible trade. I mean, I'm basically projecting Zach Wheeler to be a top-notch starter someday, but do I think that he would have been really good with the Giants in the future as a number 5 starter, or even number 4, 3, 2, whatever? Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I hope they re-sign Beltran, Maybe he won't be asking for too much money, but anyways, that's about it. See you guys later.